In this video, I'll introduce you to the Organization and Subaccounts feature and show you how to use it. Hi there, I'm Tudor, product lead at Mailtrap. This feature is geared towards our enterprise users who run agencies, SaaS platforms, and large organizations. Essentially, it allows you to organize and manage your email sending and testing easily. And how does it help you achieve this? Let me give you a quick example before we dive into the technicalities. Imagine you're running a SaaS company with 3 different apps, A, B, and C. Let's assume that the department that names them is on vacation. So, you create 3 sub-accounts under your organization. This way, teams for each of the apps can have their own SMTP credentials, email logs, and settings. Environments are fully separated. Your dev team can work on app A without affecting apps B or C. Your ops team can monitor stats and deliverability separately for each app, and your finance team gets only one invoice, while they can still allocate costs per app based on usage. To start using this feature, you first need to enable it under the Organization tab. Then, open it from the sidebar and click on the Create Subaccount button. Enter a new name, click Create, and that's it. You now have a new subaccount under your organization. And in case you already have multiple Mailtrap accounts that you want to merge under a single organization, our support team will help you migrate smoothly. Now let's go over the things you can do with the Organization and Subaccounts feature. Under Usage and Limits, you can see total usage for your organization and, separately, for each subaccount. This includes sending data such as emails sent to users, overage emails, contacts, automation runs, as well as sandbox statistics like the number of emails sent to a sandbox, forwarded emails, projects, and number of sandboxes. Here, it's important to note that subaccounts use a shared pool, meaning one subscription plan is used by every subaccount under your organization. And to keep things balanced, you can limit usage of a specific feature by subaccount, so that a single subaccount, for example a staging one, doesn't use more than it needs to. And here's a cool feature. Instead of paying for each app separately, you can get one plan with higher limits and extra features. You can share it across all your apps, and it might even end up cheaper. Moving on. If you click on User Management, you can see a list of all organization-level users that have access to all sub-accounts within the organization. Then, you can easily edit permissions or add or delete users. It's also worth mentioning that organization-level users have access to all of the sub-accounts, but you can also have users on each sub-account level that will have access only to a single sub-account and will not see any other environments. Neat, isn't it? And finally, under Organization Settings, you can update your organization name or disable the organization altogether. You can add API tokens or edit permissions for each, and you can preview the audit log and see any activity by your users. Keep in mind that API tokens and audit logs that are there are for organization-level actions only, like listing all the sub-accounts within the organization or creating new ones. However, API tokens and audit logs exist on sub-account level as well, and there they relate to sub-account events like sending emails or using webhooks. Let me summarize. You can use the feature to keep all the sub-accounts under one subscription plan. You can allocate resources flexibly and with shared quota pools. You can grant or restrict users' access and permissions easily. You can restrict access to selected environments. You can separate data cleanly, and you can isolate email deliverability. Remember, you can migrate existing standalone accounts to sub-accounts without losing settings, stats, or domains. Dance break. And cut. That's a wrap. If you feel like taking a deeper dive into Mailtrap's features, click here to find out how to use webhooks, or click here to learn more about email categories. See you in the next one.